Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of makeup found at the drugstore. I did a little perusing at the good old London drugs the other day and wanted to pick up some things that I have not seen and or have not tried. So some new in the zoo at the drugstore people. We're going to be doing a full face. Some things I've already had in my collection, but mostly it is what I think are new things. If you like these full face videos and want me to continue doing them, please do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And if there are any other full face videos that you want me to do, any products you want me to try, any brands you want me to review, please do let me know in the comments down below. My friends, without further ado, let's get into the makeup. Let us begin with the face. I've already done my brows. I'm actually not going to use a primer. I've kind of it depends on the day, but I've not been using primers a lot of the time over the last little while. I don't know, it's a phase. I feel like my skin is maybe just in a happier state. So it depends. If I'm feeling extra dry, then I'll use a hydrating primer. If I need something, I'll use it. Right now my skin's feeling happy, so I'm just gonna go in and go straight in with the foundation. Although this is technically a tinted serum. Allegedly there's some active hydrating skincare in here, and this is the new L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I got two shades in these. I got the very light and the light, and I'm probably just gonna mix them together and see how it feels on the skin. A tinted serum, I feel like it's one of those products that can look very natural and very skin-like on the skin anyway, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. I hope that we'll be good to go without a primer, so let's just dive straight into this. So I'm just doing a little mixeroo here in the palm of my hand, and I'm gonna start out applying it with my fingers. I just wanna see the texture of it. It's very serumy indeed. It's got quite a strong alcohol scent, I won't lie to you. It kind of just feels like water, honestly. Look at that glow. Definitely looks hydrating. Okay, another thing I actually picked up is this NYX Complete Control Blending Sponge. I'd never seen this sponge before. Oh, and it's covered with fluffs already. Wow, it's been 5 seconds. Here's the sponge up close. It's got various lovely little shapes and edges here. I want to try this today. I'm gonna say right away that I prefer the classic point of the Beauty Blender because I feel like I can get right under my eyes. This one it's like square. I don't know how that's gonna be, but I just want to see, just because lately I've been applying my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer with my Beauty Blender. I just want to see how this fares with a sponge, even though just blending it in with my hand, really nice light serumy slippy coverage. But I just want to see how this works with a sponge. It's such an interesting feeling just taking a flat sponge and it just feels like I'm slapping myself. Okay, so this is much more dense than the Beauty Blender or the Real Techniques just classic makeup sponge. It's much more thick, much more dense, and I'm gonna keep using it just for all the intents and purposes of this video, but yeah, it's just I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it. And I also don't know how I'm going to get right in there for the concealer. So anyway, that's the sponge. We'll just pass on this. For the tint, this is the perfect good skin day serum. I can't speak to the actives in here. It says that skin improves over time, and it has 1% pure hyaluronic acid. So this should be very hydrating. We do have a very glowy, delicious layer put on the skin, and considering there was no primer here, looks great. So far so good. This is feeling good. Barely there coverage. Looks gorgeous. Honestly, I like what I see. I don't really like the packaging. It is a dropper here, and all the product just leaks out on the side, and as you put the dropper in, the product just pours out of the side. So not the most user-friendly. I would not feel safe traveling with this in a makeup bag, so let it be known, you are warned. But if it just lives on your desk or your makeup table or your bathroom counter, not to worry there. But I like what I see so far. Have you guys tried this nude tinted serum? I would love to know your thoughts. That is what the base looks like so far. Love how the skin is looking. Now let's either make this even better or we could potentially ruin it. I don't usually like to test a foundation product and a concealer product, because if the concealer is terrible, then it's not doing the base any favors. So let's just keep our fingers crossed here. Now, I don't know the last time I've tried a new product from Rimmel London, but I saw a new concealer. This is the Multitasker Concealer. I got two shades here. I got 20 Fair and 30 Light, and kind of just wanted to continue on with the little concealer face mapping that I've been doing lately. So I'm gonna start with this. Ooh, yeah, she's She's pale. That is light. Woo, 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 woo. But we'll just do a little bit of a highlighting touch here, like so. Like so, like that. I don't know if I trust this sponge. Dang it, dang flabbit. Let's blend out the concealer and see how it looks. Super full coverage. Wow, wow, wow. I also don't know if it's just this sponge that's not soaking up any of the excess product like the Beauty Blender does so well. But damn, that is some full coverage for sure. Wow, oh no, the concealer sets really fast. Like as I'm sitting here blabbing, this concealer is setting in. Oh dear. Oh dear, we might have to pull out the big guys here and blend this out with a brush. This went from like a lovely light coverage, glowy look to like full coverage Insta-Betty real quick with this concealer. Okay, I'm ditching the sponge for a sec. I'm grabbing my brush because it's just not happening for me. That sponge is no-go for me. And this concealer is drying. It's literally like, it feels like it's blending out chalk right now. Ugh, I had a feeling like there's a lot of complexion products from particular brands at the drugstore that just really don't work for me. And a lot of the times it's this. It's just a lack of creaminess, a lack of blendability. Like this concealer, you can see it on my face. Like it is chunky, it is gritty, and just right there it was like blending out like chalk. I do fear that that's going to be a very, very drying concealer. I just have a hunch from how it's sitting on my skin right now. Like this is just like, it's already setting in so much under my eyes. Yeah, no. No to the concealer, shoot. Okay, I'll definitely have to keep you posted on this with just my usual daily lineup. I feel like this tinted serum is going to be really beautiful, but concealer, no for me. Yeah, it's just highlighting everything around my mouth. It's literally accentuated this dot. Like I didn't even see that I had a dot above my lip, and now it's just like, hello, we are highlighting all of the texture in your skin. Okay, let's warm up the face, warm up the complexion. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Bronzers. I feel like this was such a great launch from e.l.f. I raved about it back in the summer when they launched. I have the shade Tan Lines, and I just wanted to dip back into this because I feel like an equivalent product has not come out that I've seen from the drugstore. So I'm just going to continue on the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer train because they are so good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and chisel out the cheeks. This is a much lighter bronzer than the bronzers that I've been using lately, so we're gonna have a really nice natural warm glow here today. But honestly, it's probably for the best considering how pale we went with the concealer on the face. And just taking that bronzer down the center of my nose as well. Whenever I apply cream bronzer, I don't necessarily always show it on the camera, but I usually just in between every step, I always go in with my beauty blender or makeup sponge, whatever you're using. And I just like go in and kind of go along the lines. And I just need to reiterate how much I dislike this sponge. It's just like doing nothing. Oh, it just keeps feeling like I'm smacking my face over and over again. We're putting that sponge away. Okay, I'll be done. We're not talking about the sponge anymore. Okay, I'm going to take a bit of powder just because we are getting some very, very intense creasing under the eyes. And even though it's very dry, I feel like I do just need to do a little bit of powder setting in that area. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is a classic powder. I decided to pick it up again because I've been seeing a lot of this powder on TikTok, honestly. And so wanted to reintroduce it into my world. A lot of people were saying that it's an amazing dupe for any kind of high-end powder. So wanted to bring it back. Honestly, if it had better packaging, like I don't like this loose lid. Not that we're traveling at all in comparison to our pre-2020 life, but you know, just in general, this is just not like purse friendly. I would love like a closable lid, you know, so it's not the most convenient. Obviously it's great if it's just living at home on your desk, but yeah, not purse-friendly packaging. So it's dry. I feel that tightness in my skin. It's not as bad as some powders are, but yeah, I feel that little crepiness, which honestly sometimes is nice if you want your makeup to last all day. If you have a little bit of that tightness, it probably means that it's working and it's going to hold your makeup in place, but you don't want to have too much tightness on your skin, okay? You don't want to be a prune. I'm gonna take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and just give this a spritz just because we've got very dry concoctions on our face right now. And I'm just gonna give it a little layer of of joy. While that Fix Plus is just soaking into the skin, which is honestly really, really helping, I'm gonna take a little bit of my NYX Natural Lip Liner and just put a layer of that on. I feel like it just helps me see my face. Like whenever I do my base products, it always ends up getting on my lips somehow. And I just feel like this brings life back into my face while I'm doing the rest of the makeup. And in terms of formula, it's absolutely a dupe for any of my favorite high-end lip liners. It's not as creamy, but it's also not too dry. So it's actually just that perfect in between. So just giving a little bit of shape to the lips before we continue. Now let's move on to the eyes. I have a couple of new products here. I saw that Revlon did a huge collaboration with Meg Thee Stallion, and there is a mascara, a liner, as well as an eyeshadow palette. This is the Big Bad palette. This palette right here, and here's the liner and the mascara. I did pick up the brown liner. I believe there was a black one as well. There might have been other colors, but I just went straight for the brown because that's my favorite everyday kind of shade. And this palette honestly looks super fun. I think there's some really wearable everyday shades in here, as well as some fun pops of color. To be honest, I wasn't feeling like dabbling in a big colorful rainbow today, so just in case, I also grabbed an e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow. This is in the shade Truffles, and I thought these were really cute actually. They have a ton of colors of these, and they're really nice for everyday makeup. e.l.f. doesn't really disappoint all that much, and I was kind of excited to dip into this as well. So we'll see. I'm gonna do more of an everyday eye here, okay? We know what happened last week with the purple. We're gonna play it safe a little bit on this fine day, okay? So I'm gonna start with the eyeliner. This is in the shade Mighty Mocha. I just wanna, oh yeah, wow, ooh, that's creamy. That is wet. We can definitely blend this out into some lovely smoky mixture on the eyes. So I'm gonna start by applying this onto the lash line, and then I just take a flat shader brush and blend this out. This is my Rephr 02 brush. So I'm just kind of building that up there on the lash line. I'm not sure if I wanna take this, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'll just take this into the crease a little bit. And just blending that out with the brush. And I'm not blending, I'm kind of just tapping, honestly. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then just take a larger blending brush and just fluff out those edges. And I'll just do the same on the other side. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this in the camera, but as I was blending this side out, I don't know why, like literally just holding the pencil like this while I was blending out this other side, it's like it dried up in that time. And this side has been so hard to blend. It's literally like balling up and peeling off of my eye. I don't know if that's showing up, but it's all balled up and peeling off on this side and like really getting sticky and tacky. That is not, like with all of the eyeliners that I use on a daily basis, I do this same method, and this has literally never happened. Like this has become so sticky and so hard to blend out. I actually don't know what to do right now, other than like either wipe it off or just pretend like it's not curdling off my face. But we'll try to fix it with some shadow. So I'm gonna dip into the Truffles palette and take this warm brown here. And we're just gonna try to soften this up a little bit. Use a little transition shade here to warm it up. Like already a million times better, even though you can still see where it's curdling. Oh no. Oh my God, my brush dipped halfway into the silver shade. You know what? We're gonna work with it. This is just going in a whole other direction. Wow, like, but also the sparkles went far. The sparkles went far on that side. This left eye was just not meant to happen today. It's okay, we can do a little sparkle shimmer moment. Let me just do the same to the other side. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use that light brown under the lash line as well, without the sparkles. Let's dip into the Big Bad palette and take a little bit of this warm peachy shade here. And I'm just gonna lightly press that kind of into the center of the lid. Just blending it into the deeper shades there and just kind of doing a little transition-y moment. This is a very pretty color. Really, really pretty, like a true peach. Then we're gonna take some of this gold here and we're gonna put that on the inner corner of the eye, or inner third of the eye, however you wish to call it. Just boop, boop, boop. And just like taking that from the inner corner and just blending it onto the peach. That is very pigmented. Wow. Wow. Like much more pigmented than I was expecting, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the peach and just take a little bit more, honestly. Just to make it a little bit more pigmented next to the gold. I was doing a little Neapolitan ice cream over here today. Okay, and then dipping back into truffles, into that light brown shade. And just gonna run that through the crease just to make sure that everything is softly blended. All right, what do we think of that little mixture? Kind of fun, little something different, playing with the warm tones on this side. Really, really impressed with the pigment in both of these palettes. Like those are so easy to blend. So easy to blend. Absolutely beautiful, especially if you want to play with some color there. But this eyeliner, no. Let's go ahead and try the Sophia's mascara. I like the Sophia's mascara, the original Sophia's mascara. This one seems to have a very different wand. It's like that hard plastic pokey wand, but it's got a nice tapered point on it, which I like. And that really makes applying mascara on these inner lashes very easy. Are you seeing this? Wow. The nice thing about the harder, pokier wands is that it does just make it so much easier to separate the lashes. Ooh, and really like wiggle in and get that lifted effect. Wow, Revlon, zang. Look at that mascara, so nice. I think I'm gonna leave my lower lashes plain. I kind of like the soft little ice cream moment that we're having on the lid. Yeah, I think that light little wash of brown is good enough. We're gonna leave it there. Let's do some blush. We skipped the blush. I never finished the blush, but I'm just gonna use my Revlon, what is this? Revlon Naughty Nude. This is one of my favorite blushes ever from the drugstore. Revlon and I seem to be good pals on this fine day, but I actually just think this is the perfect shade for my skin tone in particular. It just goes with absolutely everything. It's a really great, just everyday, goes with everything kind of blush. I love this. Very nice natural flush. Okay, and because we already did the lip liner, I'm gonna finish off with the lips and this look will be done. You guys know I have been loving lip oils so much, like the Merit tinted lip oil. Hello. Anything juicy lip, anything oily, delicious lip, I am all about. And it is always very nice when you find one at the drugstore that can be a dupe for any high end. You guys, I am speaking too soon because I've only opened this and smelled it. I haven't actually applied it, but I saw these new Glow lip oils and I screamed. I was so excited. I picked up 2 shades. This is the packaging here. Very cute. I don't even know what you would call this. It looks like a little dropper, but it is a doe foot applicator. I got 2 shades, Nuditude and Proud to be Pink. They just look and feel exquisite. So here's Nuditude and here is Proud to be Pink. Look at the shine, very nice glassy lip. The pink is just such a nice light wash of color. That's gonna be a favorite. Absolutely going to be a favorite, absolutely. Let's put on Nuditude. I feel like that goes with the vibe, goes with the shirt too, honestly. Oh my, you guys, it's so good. Oh, look at that. Oh my word. So good that I put it all over my face. Have you tried these? Have you tried these? Are there any other colors that I need to get? Because these are absolutely going to be a favorite. I can tell you right now. They're so comfortable. It's so light. It's not like a lip stain at all. It's very much like an oily feeling. Let me know what you guys think. All right, y'all. So that's the full face of makeup from the drugstore. Let's break it down for a second because there were a few wins in here, okay? I know it's too soon to speak on this skin tint, but I'm very much looking forward to continuing to try this. Please let me know your thoughts if you have tried this already in the comments below. Concealer, it's not looking as horrible for sure, especially after 20 pounds of MAC Fix Plus sprayed onto my face, but I can just tell you immediately from blending it out, from its chalkiness, its thick, goopy texture, it's just not a concealer that I'm going to use again, for sure. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, I've already used this many times before. You guys know how I feel, you know how I love it. Sponge, we're not we're not gonna go there again. She's saying bye-bye after this. The Stay Matte powder, I'll continue playing with it. I'll continue using it. I've definitely used it before in the past. It's just not been in my recent memory. So I definitely want to try this again. I hate the packaging so much, but I'm going to keep diving in. Eyeliner was a no. Mascara was a yes. The eyeshadows were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to petition Revlon to please make this little peachy shade its own shade because it's just gorgeous. And then these e.l.f. bite-sized palettes, absolutely love them. They were so easy to blend, so pigmented. And then these friggin' lip oils, these glow lip oils. This feels so good on the lips. It feels so comfortable and just has the loveliest juicy shine. And I am very, very thrilled with how this makeup look turned out. It's different. Different, guys. I like where this makeup look has taken us today, my friends. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the products that I picked, some new in at the drugstore. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this video, and I hope that I will see you all very soon for a new one. Bye!